one, I'm going to do a little Spanish lesson on family members, so I really hope you enjoy it. So let's start with mother. That would be madre, madre. Mom would be mama, mama. You have to put the accent on the last A, otherwise it means breast. Mommy, the way children say it, would be mommy. However, at least in my country, adults still call their moms mommy, so it's not age restrictive. Single mother would be madre soltera, soltera meaning single. And finally, madrastra means a stepmom. Father would be padre. Dad would be papa, papa. You have to put the accent on the last A, otherwise it means potato. Daddy would be papi, and single father would be padre soltero. It's not a common term, but then again, not as many single fathers as single mothers. There's not as many. Stepfather would be padrastro. Okay, husband. Husband, there's two ways to say husband in Spanish. You could say marido, marido, or you could say esposo, esposo. In my personal opinion, esposo sounds more modern, but there's really no difference between the two in terms of connotation. Wife would be esposa, esposa. That's the official way. However, in many countries, men still call their wives their woman, like mi mujer. So I don't like that practice, but it's fairly common still, so it's good for you to know. Son would be hijo. Remember that in Spanish, the H does not have a sound. It's always silent, except for words like Hotmail or Yahoo, or foreign words. So hijo means son, hijo. Stepson is hijastro, hijastro. Daughter is hija, hija. Stepdaughter is hijastra, hijastra. You see a pattern, right? Madrastra, padrastro, hijastra, hijastro. So that's a step family that has that sound and that ending. If you want to say eldest son, you say hijo mayor. Youngest son is hijo menor. Eldest daughter is hija mayor. Youngest daughter is hija menor. You could use those words to say younger son or younger daughter. Not necessarily the youngest. It's the same word. Okay, for brother, you could say hermano. Half brother would be medio hermano. Step brother would be hermanastro, hermanastro. And some people don't know the difference between these two, so I'm going to say it right now. Half brother is when you share one parent. So you have the same, for example, the same mom but not the same dad. Step brother, it's your parents' spouse's children, so you don't have no blood relationship. So that's the main difference. With a half brother, you have some blood connection. With a step brother, you don't. Okay, so eldest brother would be hermano mayor, or younger brother would be hermano menor. Okay, sister. Sister is hermana. Half sister is media hermana. Everywhere I looked, it would be written in separate words. So media hermana. Stepsister is hermanastra. Oh, and same thing as medio hermano. So it's the same. Stepsister is hermanastra. And older sister is hermana mayor. Younger sister is hermana menor. If you're talking about kids, you could say hermanito for a boy or hermanita for a girl. Hermanito or hermanita is the diminutive form of hermano. So it's commonly used for kids only. Okay, uncles. Uncle is tío, aunt is tía. Your aunt's husband would be tío político. That would be like uncle-in-law or something like that. Your uncle's wife would be tía política. That's the official title, but nobody really calls them that. In some countries like mine, your uncle or your aunt's spouse are referred to by their given names, not by aunt or uncle. I hope that's clear. Okay, nephew would be sobrino. Sobrino. Sobrina means niece. Sounds like Sabrina, right? Male cousin would be primo. Female cousin would be prima. Primo, prima. Okay, in-laws. Mother-in-law is suegra. Suegra. Father-in-law is suegro. Son-in-law is yerno. Yerno. Daughter-in-law is nuera. Nuera. Brother-in-law is cuñado. Cuñado. Sister-in-law is cuñada. Cuñada. Father is padrino. Godmother is madrina. Padrino, madrina. Godchild, if it's male, would be ahijado. Ahijado. And if it's female, that would be ahijada. Ahijada. Grandfather would be abuelo. Abuelo. Grandmother would be abuela. Abuela. Grandparents would be abuelos. Abuelos. Paternal grandparents would be abuelos paternos, and maternal grandparents would be abuelos maternos. Here's the rule. If you're talking about only females, you change the ending to A. So if you say grandparents, but you're talking about two females, you say abuelas. And that applies to everything that's coming in the next little bit. Okay? So grandchildren. Grandchild, if it's male, it would be nieto. If it's female, it would be nieta, nieto, and nieta. If it's grandchildren, that would be nietos. However, what I just mentioned, if it's two females, that would be two females or more, that would be nietas. But if it's mixed gender, then it's nietos. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Okay, so we're going to the great-grandfather. That would be bisabuelo. Bisabuelo. Great-grandmother would be bisabuela. Bisabuela. Great-grandparents would be bisabuelos, or two females, bisabuelas. Great-grandchild would be bisnieto. Bisnieto. Great-grandchild, if it's female, that would be bisnieta. Bisnieta. Great-grandchildren would be bisnietos, or if it's all females, bisnietas. And finally, okay, the big words. Great-great-grandfather would be tatarabuelo, tatarabuelo. Great-grandmother would be tatarabuela, tatarabuela. Great-grandparents would be tatarabuelos, tatarabuelos. If it's both females, then tatarabuelas. Great-grandchild would be tataranieto if it's male, or tataranieta if it's female. Tataranieto and tataranieta. Great-grandchildren would be tataranietos, tataranietos. Or finally, if it's two females or more, it would be tataranietas. And that's it. I don't think I missed anything. I looked for all the words that I should include, so I hoped this video helped you somewhat. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate your attention. Bye bye.